This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel, back here at Nomad RVs in Toms River, New Jersey, and today Steve is going to give us a tour of this client-build Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 144, so join us for the tour.
Patrick, appreciate you coming back to check out this client build. It's very specific to him. It is built on a 2024 Sprinter all-wheel drive that automatically comes with the high output. I kept it a little bit more basic on the outside due to where he lives, but it is an RVIA certified build. The sticker will be on inside one of the doors, depending on where he wants it, but we'll show you the outside, and then we'll jump inside. So he kept the tires stock. Again, he might change them in the future, but the Michelins, he wants to run them for a while, get his money out of them. You have running boards to get in. You'll see that on the driver's side as well. We added the AM auto window, so it's sliding. There's a screen on the inside as well. You can kind of see the outside here. This is the BackLand Expedition gear pod, always bedlined by us. 3/4 inch installations inside there too. He chose no back windows because you'll see why on the inside. So he wanted a little bit more storage. So this has a couple pockets here and a big pocket here, but it's insulated behind there as well. Back in his garage space, he chose to go with the lawn seal coin mat and everything, so super durable. There's a lawn seal floor as well. You're going to see access on this side. That's going to get you to the water side there for winterization and things like that. You have a gravity fill. It's a 30-gallon tank. You'll see that there's no shower when we jump inside. He's choosing to mostly shower friends' houses or gyms, and if need be, the outdoor shower here, so it does have hot and cold. Has an S-bar heater, so you'll see one heater coming out of here, one vent, and the other vent you'll see when it's in front there above the door. That way you have a heated bed, because you can see it's slatted for ventilation as well as heat, and then heat the whole entire area. He has electric bikes and a lot of things he wants to lock down in here, so he chose to add some L-track on the sides. That way you can really just secure everything nice and safe. You have 3/4 inch subfloor. There's insulation in the walls and in the ceiling. It's thinsulate, so it's double layer wall, single layer ceiling. That's your electrical side there. 540 amp hours of electric, all Victron and battle-born, so a 3,000 watt inverter. Lights on the inside too. Here you have access to all your breakers and fuses for everything, nicely labeled. He's going to do like an outdoor air pumps for his activities, his paddle boards and stuff like that, as well as his bike. So that's why there's an extra 12 volt here. And then he wanted a solar port. Even though there's 360 watts of solar, he wanted an extra solar port, and he didn't want to run on the inside. He wanted to just put it out here. This actually also could be used, a 12 volt port, for his Starlink Mini. So he has multiple vehicles. This is one of them. Whether he wants to put the Starlink up front, in the back, outside, so he's wanted options. You'll see back here, it's just a way to see battery power and a fresh tank. Again, that's for the 30-gallon tank. He chose to not have an exterior grade tank, so you'll see those are disconnected. You have more access to actually see the BackLand Expedition pod. You can see a wrought hour window. They're acrylic, dual pane, the awning out. We can show you on the inside there. And just to get a way to get up and clean everything is the Flatline Van Co. ladder. So up top there, you have a max air fan, 2 panels, so 360 watts of solar, and then you have the Nomadic cooling, X2 air conditioning, and again, ladder to clean everything. You're going to see the other running board up front here, and then in the back corner here, the smart plug. Normally we do black, but he has boats in past, so he wanted the stainless that he had in all his boats. So we're going to jump on the inside. One thing we forgot to mention back here was a bug screen. So this comes down halfway, is an actual bug screen. The rest of the way is blackout. There's also a blackout there too, but no back windows, so doesn't really need that extra blackout. Here you can see that Fiamma awning, and then another Van Essential bug screens rolled up just for the video. Starting up front, you have factory swivel seats. He wanted, I guess, a bunch of table options. So you'll see here, optional passenger swivel seat has its own table, even though this table can kind of serve as both. He kind of set this up as a dinette. So the driver's seat turned around, this seat can have a pillow and kind of hang out across here and almost like kind of eat across from each other. Or passenger seat or solo, he has a plethora of options to sit and hang out in. But you have the Van Essential, the Van Wife components. We're on a roll this morning, but that's the headliner shelf up there, bulk storage, raincoats, jackets, or this guy will probably end up putting most of his blackout curtains, for the windows up there too as well. Here you can see the max air fan. It's always the deluxe 7500K from us, the 10 speeds in or out, stuff like that. As you can see, no shower, so he has a ton of room for activities on this side. A big bench, some Bella fabric cushions, memory foam 3 inches. You have giant storage underneath. So we're just getting a board. It's going to go across here. Again, it's not fully finished. Kind of tie that cassette toilet when it's more emergency use for him. Plus he has extra storage. And behind that you can see the broad hour window. Again, that's dual pane. So you have a screen, you have a blackout, and then you have a bunch of latches here because that awning's out. But acrylic, super lightweight, dual pane, keep it open in the rain, put your screen down, all that stuff. Client wanted a cabin look, so that's why you see our cedar ceiling that we do, very often. But he wanted to continue it down through the walls, through the furniture and stuff like that, only breaking up with a little bit of paint in the upper cabinets. But he has a ton of storage on this side. There's also storage on the foot side of the bed. We did a higher side cabinetry here. So you have the Dometic fridge. That is a 115 liter. It's black with the dark silver front. That's their new series. Has a freezer in there as well. He wanted an additional drawer here. Additional prep surface, although you can take it out and kind of move this around as well. And then you have all that storage inside there in that drawer. Your S-part heater. That's your access to it right there. It's by your head of your bed, so you can easily turn it on and break the cold if need be. More USBs, more 110 liter stuff, 110 volt. We did it as well on the sides of the fridge. That way, while you're sitting here, you have power options. Always going to have our reading lights. They have USBs in them as well. This is a full-size bed, 6-inch, memory foam mattress here. He chose to have access that you kind of saw when we were looking in the garage, so he doesn't have to go outside to get in there. Being that he did that, he doesn't have the step from us that we normally have. He didn't want to lose drawer space for a step, so he's just using a stool to get up into bed. Again, we have options. That's what the client wanted. That's what he gets. Here you can see the inside of the BackLand Expedition gear pod. It's carpeted, again, insulated. Then you have your Victron screen. That's where you're going to see everything when we finish setting it up. Another outlet there, more 12-volt stuff, water pump and water heater, and then your main lights that are on dimmable switches. Another surface to cook on or prep. You have your 15 by 15 sink, big faucet there, farm style. You can actually go out there too. You can pull out pretty far, and you can rinse out and stuff like that. More prep surface. You can tell this guy needed a ton of counter surface, so we gave him as much as we could. This has still plenty of room to get in or out while it's being used, so that's pretty awesome. Sponge spot from us. Then you're going to have 3 drawers. They get deeper as they go. He wanted all the locking, flush latches. They're super awesome. And again, we kind of mentioned at the beginning, he did not want an exterior gray tank with a dump valve. He wanted a 7-gallon gray tank underneath, so it's not hooked up yet, but you'll see that'll get hooked up, that'll get strapped in. And then he wanted like a little garbage can here, so he saw something he liked online. We got it for him, so that's in there as well. So this, again, client build, very custom to him. But we do, a couple models now and then full custom stuff. But if you're interested in anything, reach out to us, nomadravs.com, nomad_RVs on Instagram. And we're starting to play around with YouTube, so it's also at Nomad RVs. You'll see some behind-the-scenes videos that aren't on other social media.
Steve, always a pleasure to have you on the channel. I love these custom client builds. Everybody has different wants and needs. Everybody has a different vision of what their van should look like. I love that you also do these and your regular production models. I'll make sure I put links in the description so our viewers could click over. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Patrick.